with me. I got allergies today.
All right, we're live.
Ready? All right. Deputy Chief Troy Livingston, Wichita Police Department, Livingston. We're pretty excited today to announce community crime mapping. The Wichita Police Department is offering a new service to help residents stay informed and stay safe. In partnership with LexisNexis, WPD is offering a crime mapping service which provides up-to-date crime data through online mapping. Specifically, the community crime mapping provides specific, searchable crime data to residents, allowing them to have greater awareness of crime in their neighborhoods. The goal here is to empower residents to have an active role in combating, addressing, and resolving crime in areas where they work and live. If you would please turn around, we have a quick video for you to watch, and then I'll answer any questions after that.
So you can provide this more.
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook.
So we don't need to share.
You don't have to, that's just for Facebook. Go ahead.
The Wichita Police Department is proud to announce a new service that supports our transparency, innovation, and community engagement goals. The Wichita Police Department is teaming up with LexisNexis in a partnership that will provide residents and media access to a public community crime map. The following is a training video we hope you will find useful.
We will start by going to communitycrimemap.com. Hello, Officer Cruz, Wichita Police Department from the Relations Unit. Today I'm going to be explaining how the community crime map works. It's very simple, user-friendly, so let's get started. There's 3 ways to search addresses in regards to the information that you're going to be looking for. Most of the time you're going to want to know what the crime is around your area. There's 3 ways. You can click here where it says address, type in your address, make sure you add the commas, or jumpstart the city by clicking the city that you're looking for. In this case, I'm going to click on the Kansas map, go to Wichita, and it's going to pull up Wichita. From there, the next step that you want to be able to pull up is specific dates. So this has from April 14th through May 14th of this year. You can select, redefine 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 28 days, and so forth. You can also add type of categories of the types of crimes that you're looking for. We have all these to select from. There's already some that are pre-selected for you. I'm going to deselect all of them and start from fresh. So we're going to look up theft. And then auto theft. And you can see how it's auto-populated. Look at each one. Here's the larceny, case number 18C, and it gives the rest of the case number. And it gives the time, date, and location where it is occurred. So again, this provides a very good insight as to what's going on, specific to the situation or the crime that's occurring in your area. The next is going to be the offenders, which is the offenders tab. You can provide all the sex offenders in the area. This will automatically auto-populate for the entire city of Wichita. You still, we're going to give you a second here. And so all of these are your registered sex offenders that you can look up. The analytics layer gives you the density map, or you can identify hotspots in the city of Wichita. So those are the options that you have. This interactive crime map. You also have the breakdowns of beats or specific beats within the city of Wichita. You also have patrol bureaus and so forth. And these are just a few that I want to mention. And then you can also have what's called the data grid, which will give you the type of incident that it is or event, whether it's a larceny, theft, assault, sexual assault, the incident number, the type of crime, date and time, location, address, and then who's investigating. You also have analytics. We'll have the breakdown of where this occurs. You can have a pie chart with the type of cases. I only have a few categories selected here. You can have a breakdown by the week, by the day, and then by the hour. So real self-explanatory, really simple to use. You can also go to the help tab where you can find out or gather tutorials, how to use and how to read the information for a community crime map. You can sign up for crime alerts, put in your name, last name, email, address. You can request to receive information weekly, monthly, or daily. You can provide a radius, and you can also provide a specific time. If you want to be emailed 8 a.m. every day, you can. You also have the different types of crime or categories of the crime that is occurring in your area. Hit sign up or filled out all the information. You can sign up and it will notify you with the emails. Everyone, this was just a simple video to show the great features for the community crime map. If you have any questions, again, look up the help tab and it will give you tutorials on how to use it.
So let me just cover a few more things for you. The community crime mapping includes several features to help citizens stay informed, and some of those features include the ability to look up basic information for any criminal or non-criminal offenses in the neighborhood. You can get the case number, and these crimes go back to 2009, so we put the crime analyst were able to so you still have that ability. Device, you can sign up for email alerts regarding incidents taking place around your neighborhood or addresses. These alerts may be sent either daily, weekly, or monthly to the user, so you have some flexibility there. What's also interesting, you can view sex offender locations on a map and query sex offender information in a data grid spreadsheet. You can create custom hotspots for crime and sex offender locations. You can view bar, pie, and line charts for crime data. And you can view boundaries for various organizations in the city of Wichita. Some of these boundaries would include police beats, police bureaus, council districts, homeowner associations, neighborhood associations, and Wichita school districts or locations, and zip codes. So this is very useful. It's very intuitive. We think that the neighborhood organizations will be able to use this to be, a force multiplier for police and able to help us combat crime. I will tell you, don't confuse the community crime mapping with the LexisNexis Accurate mobile app. That is for the police officers. That app is specifically for law enforcement officers of this organization, and we use that. We get a little bit more data than the community mapping device would give you. So with that, have any questions?
How often is this updated? You said police can, or people can get daily updates. Is it updated every day?
Yeah, Jeff, how often do we update it?
Right now it's updating about once a day, but probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks it'll be updating about 4 times a day.
Yeah. So we're trying to make it as real time as possible, and so doing it once a day just kind of helps ease us into it. But over time, it'll be updated a lot quicker. I will tell you what's exciting, and we'll probably do a more in-depth story later on what the officers will get, because it'll have a component for predictive analytics. But this is all one big crime analysis software package that we purchased.
Can you talk a little bit about, you said that you want community to help combat crime. What exactly, how exactly will this help officers?
Well, if you're aware of what's going on in your neighborhood, people are going to be more likely to be aware, be better witnesses, be better reporters, but they can also do things to make themselves less likely to be a victim of a crime. So if you see that your neighborhood is experiencing larcenies or burglaries to automobiles, that would be a good reminder to take your items in with you. Don't leave anything in the car, and lock your vehicle. Just minor things like that. Turn on a porch light. So we think that citizens will be much more powerful in combating crime with this information.
What prompted this partnership with LexisNexis, and also the two different components, one for the community and one for law enforcement?
Well, some of the data is law enforcement sensitive, so we can't share everything with the community, so that's why there's the two different databases. Really, this started back around 2012 when some of our crime analysts went to a conference and discovered it was called something else. Back then it was called Bear Analytics. So we've actually been trying to get this up and online for several years, going back to 2012. Luckily, Chief Ramsey, when he got here, he had the same crime analysis software in Duluth, and so he helped us get that kick started. So we're very grateful. I know that our crime analysts are pretty excited about it, and the officers, we did training during in-service training about a month ago, and many of the beat coordinators and officers are pretty excited about the information. They can create dashboards that would directly get emailed to them, so they can see what happened on their beat the last shift, last week, last month. But we'll talk more about that in the future. Right now, we're focusing on the community component of it.
Does this create any additional work for officers? Are there any steps that they have to take to get the data on here?
Well, I'd like to talk about that a little later with the officers, but what I can tell you is really no extra work. They set up a dashboard. It's immediately sent to, or it's emailed to them. So all they got to do is set up a dashboard. That's about the only extra work. I think it helps them patrol smarter. It'll help our supervisors schedule smarter. So.
Chief Ramsey has talked about wanting to be more transparent with the community.
Mm-hmm.
Is this another step toward that goal?
It is. It is. I wish we could give you more data, but like I said, some of this information is law enforcement sensitive. So we're providing what we can provide, and we'll continually reevaluate this to see if we can put more into the community mapping app or software.
Will police use the data from this or is there going to be any kind of partnership with the city to try to reduce crime in those areas after you get the analytics and stuff?
Yeah, so partnering with neighborhoods is part of our core mission. What I see is neighborhood associations or homeowner associations or business organizations being able to run their own data, look at it, and come to the meetings better prepared, and then talk with the officers about strategies to combat that specific hotspot. Anything else?
We see more and more officers now either walking neighborhoods or riding bicycles. So is this just an added tool that they'll be able to use alongside with, because they're going more door to door and stuff?
Yeah, like I said earlier, this gives us the opportunity to schedule smarter. So really we could shift resources to hotspots and then do crime-specific policing in those hotspots to help combat the problem.
Crime-specific policing, is that like the Broadway corridor?
Well, no, I was referring to if you had a burglary hotspot, there are certain behaviors and aspects of suspects, certain things you look for, so you specifically patrol and look for those suspicious behaviors. So, is that it? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, appreciate Deputy Chief Livingston coming to our public safety briefing this morning and giving information. I had a lot of comments on Facebook about the website. It is communitycrimemap.com. This informational video has been posted on our Facebook page, so you can watch that and get some information about how to utilize it. Obviously, using it and working with it, you'll learn more about it, but communitycrimemap.com is where you would go to sign up. I'll also post on Facebook and Twitter the news release that I sent out, which gives some information about how to get to this website, how to sign up, and begin receiving those alerts to stay proactive against crime in your neighborhood. Anything else today? All right, appreciate everybody being here. We will be here tomorrow. Hope you have a safe day. Thank you.